Hi, I just read these books and I am not okay. Welcome to the group chat. I'm your host, Kaylee. I just finished the 2 books so far in the Once Upon a Broken Heart series, and I need to talk about it. So this is going to be as if we were in a group chat together, and I'm going to share with you all of my rambly thoughts and opinions and feelings about these books, and even some of my my theories about what is to come. So buckle up and let's get ready to have ourselves a group chat. I loved these books. I loved these books so much. I have to say, I have not felt the way that I felt reading these books since watching The Vampire Diaries. And if you know me, that says a lot. Like, the main characters in, this is me convincing you to read this right now. The main characters in the series give me like Damon and Elena or Klaus and Caroline vibes. Like, there's so much about them that I'm like, brings back, I don't know if that's also why, but it like all of the pain and angst and yearning, I'm like, oh my gosh. And can we just talk a minute about Jax? New book boyfriend, hands down, is Jax. I don't care what you have to say. He just, some of these stories, the series feels like a fairy tale almost, in a way, like with whimsy, but a bit of the darkness and the magic in it. And you can just tell so much going from the first book to the second book, how much Stephanie Garber's even writing has improved. Because I found myself, a full-on English major, having to look up some words in this book. And I'm like, girl, applause. And some of the lines that these characters say. So basically, this series is about a girl named Evangeline who has a broken heart and then makes a deal with this fate who's kind of like, they're sort of like demigods in a way in this world. And you never should make a deal with a fate, especially not the Prince of Hearts, who is Jax. And it just takes a turn from there on this wild ride about it. I mean, at the end of the day, guys, this is a love story in my opinion, with a little bit of adventure. Like, the stakes are high. It's great. I guess it's in the same universe as her Caraval series, but I don't think you need to read it. I mean, I didn't read it, and maybe all you out there who have read it are like, you were so wrong, you definitely should have read that first. But now that I read this, I like don't care. We've mentioned the characters, I've read the synopsis, I don't care. I care about these characters. I do not want to see Jax with anyone else. I just don't care. And then, oh my gosh, okay. So this is me, that was me convincing you about all my thoughts and my feelings about these books. I cannot stop thinking about these characters. Like, the minute that I finished The Ballad of Never After, even though it ends on such a cliffhanger and like kind of breaks you, I just wanted to go back and reread these series, and that never happens to me. Like, this whole year, I feel like I have been looking for a fantasy series to kind of make me fall back in love with fantasies and series, and I remember why I like series now. I remember why high school Kaylee only read series unless it was a John Green book. I remember. And I remember why I love TV shows. too, because you just get so much more of the characters, and the yearning and can go on longer, and oh my gosh, it definitely feels like Damon and Elena before Damon and Elena got together. Oh my gosh, or Klaus and Caroline to add a little bit more of danger. I think she watched The Vampire Diaries. Stephanie Garber, did you watch The Vampire Diaries? I think you did. Girl. Also, there's just so many Taylor Swift songs as well. Like, I'm just full on fangirling. Hello, welcome to my group chat. This is what happens in any group chat with me. There's so many Taylor Swift songs that perfectly relate to these characters. I love when you find songs that feel like they are a character song and you can kind of really live in it. Like, immediately after this, I like something, and immediately after I finish it, I go on and look at fan edits about it because I just want to hurt myself all over again, basically. But yes, now, thank you for coming to my rant and ramble. Now we get into the conspiracy theory section. So if you have not read these books, silence your notifications now. You need to go read them and then come back and check your messages. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. Guys. Friends who have read these books. Welcome. Okay. Can we just talk about how this ended? The moment that I was introduced to Apollo, I didn't like him. Didn't trust him. Didn't like him. He felt icky. Like, honestly, all that guy kind of feels like to me is he feels very, like, I feel like he's gonna hurt her physically. Like, all he cares about is kind of like consummating the marriage and staking claim. Like, he does not care. And I am so worried for the third book. I immediately after reading this, I wanted to buy the books and go back and annotate because I just loved it. But I'm holding off because if the ending of the third book, Jax and Evangeline do not end up together, I'm done. I don't want to own it. I don't want to buy those books. I don't want to have them in my possession because that is the only way to me that this story can end. It is 100% feels like it is their love story. Everything I feel like is coded to be them, like fated, coded who it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be Jax and Evangeline. Like, they can communicate through thoughts. I know Jax is a fate, but I really don't think that is normal. I don't. And also, here's now where we get to my conspiracy theory. I need to put these down. Okay, so let's see if this tracks. So Donatella, Jax believes that Donatella is his quote-unquote one true love because she didn't die from his kiss. I feel like there's a whole bunch of reasons why she may not have died. You don't know what other stuff, spells, potions, anything was going on. I didn't read those books. But anyway, I want to know the timeline. I want to know the timeline of when that happened and when he met Evangeline. Because it kind of seems like, to me, Evangeline met him and he had blonde hair. And he was still kind of, like the hopeless boy. And then she meets him again after she's no longer stone, and he has blue hair. And he is very cold and callous and sharp. So what if his heart started beating after he met Evangeline, not because of Donatella, because Evangeline is his one true love? I mean, if I was Evangeline, I would write a strongly worded letter to Donatella and be like, hi, thank you so much for sending me on this adventure. You have no idea what is going. Well, you have no idea all the things that I have, wondrous things that I have been through. Thank you for that. Quick question. I remember you saying if you came here, all hell would freeze over because of a certain person. Yeah, I think, that's interesting. When exactly did you meet that person? Can I have a date? can I have the timeline? Because I think I am running in the same circle as that person, and I would just love to know all of the details. Why doesn't anyone ask that? Because I feel like it's her. I feel like it's just her. That's why his heart started beating. Do we think Jax is now mortal? Is he now mortal, and would it be fine? Would it have been fine if they would have kissed in the hollow? Like, there's so many questions, and now that she doesn't remember, is that what's gonna make her remember? Are they going to kiss? And that stupid letter that she still has, I am so annoyed with that letter. But everything just feels like it is adding up to be them, and if it doesn't be them, I'm done. I won't be able to handle it. Okay. So that's it. Thank you for coming to the group chat. Please feel free to leave your rambly run-on sentence responses down below. I want to read them. Let's discuss. You're welcome for my rambly paragraphs. I hope your phone appreciated that. All right. Kaylee signing out.